7:04 now. JCPS kids are back in the classroom today. This year will look a little bit different after a number of budget cuts.
Teachers in 17 schools across Jefferson County say they are confused after hearing they're losing their stipend this school year. And in some years, that money would go up to $8,000. The money is given to schools designated as a support school. This means teachers spend more time in the classroom and materials to help students meet state standards. Under the new teacher contract, educators knew the stipend was going to be set up differently, but they say they were not expecting to lose it completely. One JCPS teacher at Olmsted Academy said that she's thinking about getting a second job after she found out her stipend was cut.
I think that I have to demote myself from something that I actually went to school for and I love doing in order for me to have enough time to pick up another job. I shouldn't have to do that.
School year, the Kentucky Department of Education designated 40 JCPS schools on its support and improvement roster.
This is also the first year back after the budget deficit forced the closure of King and Zachary Taylor Elementary. That means many students are now walking into new schools today. One of them is 6-year-old Harlem Hugh, who went to King Elementary last year. Today, Harlem will walk the doors of John F. Kennedy Elementary as a first grader. Her father says she was upset when she first heard about the closing.
Towards the end of the year, we start hearing about it, and then we didn't know if it was going to be true or not, and the next thing you know, it was true. We were told that attendance and the maintenance of the building, the school is fine. So they just be telling us anything, I guess.
JCPS is building a permanent spot for the Dr. J. Blaine Hudson Middle School in West Louisville at 18th and Broadway. That'll be the first new middle school in West Louisville since 1932.
And here's a very important and great phone number for you to have to dial if you have any questions about the bus. The bus hotline is 485-RIDE, and you can call those hours between 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. So if you have any questions right now, you can call.
All right, now let's get to our Clarice Shaley and photojournalist Hayden Sorgen-Fry, who are live on the road this morning in Live Drive.
Yeah, so Clarice, we've been seeing you driving behind a school bus, and you said you've seen some students being picked up. Are you still behind that bus?
Well, yes, there are still a lot of buses out on the road, and we've seen this one still out. There are a lot of bus drivers still picking up kids like this one that we see here, and there are also some other ones that are just starting to drop the kids off for their first day of school. And so we heard from Dr. Rob Folk, who runs JCPS's operations, and he says they've got tools this year, too, to make transportation successful.
We had a really good opening day last year and the year before. We're looking forward to repeating that this year. This year we're rolling out a new app for our parents, My Ride K-12, where they can track their students on the bus, give them real-time information, including who the sub bus is if there's a substitute that day. We're working with a new routing system this year that's parallel to our old system, so we have both of them running today. We feel really good about a successful first day today.
So again, he kind of mentioned that they've got an app too that parents can keep track of and see where their buses are at and how long it may take. It's real-time reporting. We were able to see that the other day when we were at one of the bus compounds for JCPS on Monday. And so we also heard, especially when we're thinking about the traffic that's going on and what has been going on with the crash on I-65 South and the Watersing going east, we heard from JCPS that they are monitoring this situation and that they will continue to give updates and try to work around that with transportation and bus transportation on our very first day of school here.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Clarice. And don't forget about those bus stop sign safety laws that went into effect this year. Now, we also want to share some back to school pictures. Take a look at this picture. It's from the Banks family. All kids right there looking nice and stylish, ready for the first day back to school.
Now let's look at these two kids. The one on the left is Amina, who's in pre-K, and the one on the right is Ava, who's in 6th grade. talking about their smiles. Gorgeous smiles. Love to see them. We're so happy you sent the pictures and hope you had a great first day. And we want to see your first day of school photos as well. We're going to be doing back to school coverage. So you can just text your student's picture at 502-582-7290. And then you might see that picture right here on WHS 11. So make sure to say cheese and smile. We love to see it.